And we're live. Actually, that light looks pretty good. Spooky. Hey, Randa.
We're moving in slow
Playing slow motion. Hey, Darnell.
Hello, Darnell. We have a saint in the house.
My back hurts.
How do we do the jazz hands? Jazz hands in slow motion.
You're such a doodle.
Hey, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. Hey, Maria. Hi, Beth. Chantel.
Gang's out here?
Gang's all here.
Well, they're filing in.
Damn, they're not pushing and shoving either. I haven't seen an ouch yet.
I just want to know, what are the snacks for tonight?
I know. I told them get their snacks and their drinks.
That's cool.
Brenda's got Godiva. Shelly's got carrots. I wonder why.
Chantel's got her bad potato chips. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Roxy. Cheetos and host. Oh, my. Shirley.
I like Hostess cupcakes. I like Ding Dongs the best, though.
Oh, Darnell, I got something I got to show you.
Uh-oh. He's running in the house, Darnell. It must be something interesting. I remember those days, Nate. Overnight inventory. Caca. Hated it. That's one of the reasons I got out of retail.
Darnell says she's got drumsticks.
Oh. Look what he's got, Darnell. What he's not supposed to have, and it's family size. What kind of marshmallows are those? Mint?
Mint.
Ew.
Mint chocolate.
I don't think mint cereal would be very good.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I'm trying to think where he got that at.
Dollar Tree.
Oh, is it Dollar Tree? Hi, Eddie. Spaghetti. I'm gonna get you back.
Then we have the finger. We have the clappy hands.
I just straightened all that stuff up, so make
Oh,
sure
you know
you
I'm
put
going to
all
mess it
back
up.
where it
So.
goes. I spent
Okay,
a whole day out
Vandana's got
here.
a question. Can a black canvas could be used?
What can it
if
be
so?
used for? I wouldn't put a white base over it, but you could put, like a Payne's gray or something like that over it. We have black canvases, but we very rarely use them. Maria's posting the countdown to the beach retreat. We've got a full house. +1. Yeah, you don't really need to buy the black canvas unless you keep it from having to paint the sides afterwards.
Okay, Edward, in your bed.
Door's wide open too. Just leave it open part way in case it decides to go in. Okay.
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 What did I do here?
I don't know what you did there.
Anybody remember?
Nope. Strainer? I don't remember.
This was my second attempt at the extraneous pour. The quintessential.
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it?
No.
Oh, brain dead.
It's different.
If you look real close, there's a fish right here. It's a beta. What do you want, the bottom?
Yeah, in the bottom. Gotta date them, yeah.
No dates.
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay, then you went with
Reverse swipe. And then smashed it with a balloon. I love that iridescent in the middle.
then there's the bleeding heart.
Yeah, it cracked.
It cracked.
Yeah, because you left too much paint on the canvas. And it kind of slid around a little bit too.
Really, right through here. Got little Grand Canyons in there.
But it kind of lost its webbing. Just see where it slid by his hand there?
This one?
No, the other side.
This one.
Yeah.
You're talking about this little river of silver and
Yeah, I think because it was puddling in the middle, it was pulling it towards it.
then the piece de resistance.
Diptych.
Good question. What causes cracks?
In this instance, it was leaving too much paint on the canvas.
I never do that.
But also some craft paints are prone to cracking. And right now it's so dry out here in the studio because we run a heater. So we lose that humidity. And humidity plays a big part in helping your paintings cure. You have to have some humidity.
The lack of humidity causes the cracks.
Yeah, when it's too dry. Because the top dries before the underneath, and then when the underneath starts to dry, that's when it starts to crack. You want it to dry evenly. That's why I always tell everybody, if it takes 3 days for your paintings to dry, big deal. At least they won't crack.
So we've been busy
Thank you, Darnell.
in the garage.
Yeah. You see, we have a white cloth on the table now because I don't have any more black ones.
We had a near accident last night.
Ellen put the ceiling rack up above the pouring table. I was in the house resting my back because I hurt my back Thursday. And I hear this ba-bang, and the rack fell out of the ceiling on one side. So apparently,
Oopsie.
there were no studs there.
Oopsie.
But it's fixed now. I haven't put anything on it yet, though.
She's scared. Terry, you have so many problems with buffering and
And she's got crappy Wi-Fi where she lives. She's told us that before. Yeah, it was bad Thursday night. You know those 5-gallon jugs of water that you put on a water cooler? Well, I must have thought I was Hercules or something. This just goes to show you how out of shape I am. But I must have twisted wrong, and it's okay, it's drying. Friday and Saturday, I could not move. And yesterday it was a lot better, and today it's kind of like a catch under my ribs. So yeah, it's not fun. Takes my breath away if I move a certain way. Tips on resin. Like what, Jane? What would you like to know? Hi, Dar.
spraying my gadgets with WD-40.
Actually, that's green and black. But yes, it is for sale. I had someone that had called dibs on it last week, but they never emailed me. So, oh, how to avoid the drips. You really can't avoid drips on resin, but if you want to babysit it for the first 4 hours, you can run a popsicle stick underneath. There's just no other way. You have to just keep wiping it. Just reload the page, Terry.
Oh, Shirley fessed up.
I thought it was somebody else too, though, Shirley. Was it Joyce? I can't remember. Jane, you could also tape your sides and just resin the top, but then you have that lip, and that's even worse. I would rather pull off the drips than to sit and try to sand that lip and get it smooth again. Yeah, my paintings are always taped off, so I just pull the tape. Usually the next day when it's still soft, and they pull off pretty good. But I have some that I have to sand. Terry, that up in the left-hand corner of your internet bar, there should be an arrow that goes in a circle. Just click that and that'll refresh you.
Okay. I'm going to do a reverse bottle bottom. Everybody's wondering, what's a reverse bottle bottom? Well, most people would pour over a bottle bottom like this to get their pattern.
So you're going to start small and then go big?
I'm going to go... Never tried this before, so bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the colors I'm going to use, kind of an odd combination. But these are all the Porage Posse paints, which are on sale for 4 more days.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten them yet, send an email.
12 for $100, free shipping.
It's a great deal.
You can get the jars or the bottles.
So I'm going to go with Military Green Shimmer, Christina's Laguna Shimmer, Deep Lagoon Shimmer, Persian Autumn Yellow,
Sewing Mama, yes, I will.
and Dark Chocolate.
As soon as I get my new desk came today, so as soon as I get that put together tomorrow, which is going to be fun. Alan's talking about half day tomorrow. As soon as we get it straightened up out here, I'm going to do another quick tour with a painting, I guess. Now that we have all of our racks and everything up.
They're still not all in place, though.
Yeah. I love the fold-up rack that I can just empty and fold it up and wheel it aside. No, Kath, just the 12 original shimmers. Brian, your painting went out
Today.
today? You will get it Wednesday. Oh, show the jars? I can do that. So in the jar, they're 4-ounce jars, but I actually put 5 ounces of paint in them. So you can make 2 bottles of paint with this if you follow my recipe on my channel. So they're nice. I like the jars for shipping because I can fit more in a box, but of course you have to mix them yourselves. But most people have been ordering the bottles so they can check their consistencies to see if they're pouring at the right consistency, which is great for newbies. Newbies. Why did you spray the insides of those?
Because I'm going to reverse them.
It's not going to do anything, though. It's just a cup. Okay.
Bear with me.
Yes, they are, Gail. They are ready to pour, and you can get them with silicone or without. Most order without.
Just another crazy idea I had.
Hi, Miss Judy. I watched your video today. Well, 2 of them, actually. Catherine, if you're using a good paint with Floetrol, you don't have to add the glue. I like the glue because it helps keep the paint thicker and it slows the drying time down. We'll be doing a lot of that at the retreat. I'll be explaining more in detail for the girls that are coming, but a lot of, you want to make sure you're using a good glue. It has to be a stronger PVA than just like school glue. I'll have to watch the last one, Judy. Thank you. Alan, are you going to use the bigger one?
I'm not going to use the bigger
You're
one.
good. Okay. I was saying you need a bigger canvas. Brian's already telling you that.
give a shot of back into that. Right down the center. Yeah, let's give it another shot.
So Jane, if you decide to get 25 jars, because that's how many colors we have, it's $212.50. And just till Friday, I will send those free shipping.
So it's kind of like a flip cup.
The big flip cup. So anybody that wants to order the paint, email me at Christina Welch Art at yahoo.com. You're going to love it, Cindy. You can use the archival PVA. I have not tried it. But also bookbinder's glue works very well too because it's archival. It just costs a little bit more.
Somebody got brown paint on this.
I need to wash bottles. I'm sorry. I didn't get that done today. Well, this is interesting. Just be careful. Oh, you didn't put a base down. This ought to be cool. He is a madman. He's just giving you more ideas, Brian. I use the Elmer's Glue All. But I also add 2 more things into the pouring paints. And one of them is GAC 800. And the other one is a secret.
There are no secrets.
It's just because the paints have to travel, so I make sure that I put one more ingredient in there.
There's just hidden truths.
Hidden truths. That's true, Chrissy. But he's also running the risk of losing the design when he doesn't have a base. Ooh, I love those colors together. I'm really digging that deep lagoon in there with the brown. Pretty.
This is going to be the tricky one because there's paint on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, that Persian Autumn Yellow is one of my faves. And you know, I never liked yellow, and look at, I named a paint after me, and I did another yellow.
You've always liked your pale yellow, though.
Yeah, I love Naples
like the
yellow.
Lucas sand and.
Yeah. Oh, Jane, it's the original 12. You can get 12 jars or 12 ready to pour bottles. They're all the shimmers. Oh, it's kind of cool in the middle though. You can take your glove like this on top of that line and it'll erase it. You want me to do it for you? Just ask. I'll do it.
Erase it?
Yeah.
You got an eraser?
It's called your finger. Alan.
For big mistakes.
I tried rubbing that on you, but it didn't work. But I'm bummed. Just kidding. I love you. I wouldn't do that.
So just a little dab.
Just touch and then release. Don't dab. Just touch. Touch, pick up, put. There you go. don't see it now.
It's still there a little.
I know you see it, but we don't see it. It's kind of blending in. I don't know if I like this chair. It squeaks.
All right, now I got a little base.
They have
here.
iridescent medium in them, Jane, so they sparkle a little bit.
We haven't opened this one in a while.
The gray. Oh, it's here. Give me. Come on. Now, it's probably got lumpies in it. Let me check it. No, looks good. Just don't scrape the sides, okay?
I'm just gonna pour this around the base.
Just a little bit. You don't need a lot.
Just
Because this, you won't even see this gray when he pours it off. So he's just using it to wet the canvas.
because I didn't use a base.
That's weird, Terry. I think she's on her laptop, Maria.
That's just so it doesn't fold over.
So you might want to palette that out. And tell me we need to use that one up tonight. I can do that. Those colors are gorgeous, Alan. I'm just sitting here staring at the screen because they're so pretty.
And you're not just saying that?
I'm not just saying that. I think so. Okay, I think they have the black. I've got all these little jars of Behr paints that I want to try for the pillows on the blooms, just to give them a different color. But I've seen people using black paint, and I'm sure Valspar has a black. Careful, you're losing all your pretty. Cuppy hands, honey, cuppy hands. Kath, ours pull off pretty easy. Our labels on the bottles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they pull off pretty easy, but not on the jars. If you have a little bit of residue, just put some alcohol on a paper towel and wipe it. It comes right off. I love those colors together. Is that black in the middle?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's pretty. Gotta get that spot. It's kind of like me tilting a bloom, isn't it? Slow and steady. Tomorrow's bloom video is another black cell activator. And then Wednesday's bloom video is the last one on tiles. So there's 2 in a row. Unless I do a painting tomorrow and I get it in between there, I'll reschedule the bloom one. Aren't these colors beautiful, Denise? I'm just in love with this color palette right now.
Normally she makes faces when I choose my colors, so
Well, I kind of did when I looked over there, but I was watching you put them in, and you did a good job layering. Yeah, I've got to do that yet, Bri. I haven't even done that yet. These are all the ones that I sat down that one day and did, was it 10 sets of tiles? All blooms? It was all day thing. Well, all afternoon thing anyway. That's that deep lagoon. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a blue-green. I love that color. I love how that's hiding under the brown too. You can see some of it. I see a little face. Do you guys see that little face? He's yellow.
show 'em.
He's got eyes. He's right there.
That's my baby picture.
It's your baby picture. I'll have to share that with the girls someday.
No.
If anybody sees pictures of you and sees your frowny face, they'll understand why.
Yeah, but I turned that frown upside down now. Life's too short not to enjoy.
Night, Jane.
Let's see what we got under here. Look what's peeking through the black.
I think if you're a little patient, you'll see more come out too. That black's gonna want to sink. So pretty. There he is. That's the deep lagoon and the Naples yellow popping up through there.
Off to the drying rack.
Did you wipe your edges? No.
No.
Do that, please. Otherwise, it pulls the paint off the top.
At least I sprayed my gadgets.
You were so excited. Did you bring a hot bucket out?
I did.
Good.
And occasionally you do something like that foolish. You get your hand too close to your canvas.
Judy says she has a new tool for you. She's going to be sending it soon. That's good, Kay. Welcome to the dark side. Hi, Fran. I gotta peek. Too much gray, isn't there?
Good peek at.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. There's gray in it.
What's wrong with gray?
Well, this here's got too much brown and that's got too much gray over there.
What's in there?
Hi, Tammy. We have an awesome posse, don't we? We have a group on Facebook, 2K, that you should join. So we have, what's it, 3,400 members now, I think. Everybody is so sweet and kind. There's no drama.
Okay, what do you got up for grabs?
I'm waiting to see if you're going to get paint on my new white tablecloth.
Oopsie.
Mylene wants to know if you're going to do a bloom. He's shaking his head. No.
Not for a while.
I would love to see you do a bloom.
We saw how my Dutch pour came out.
Yeah.
Gotta work on those techniques before I get into the expensive ones.
The expensive techniques? Is that what you're calling it? Not really. Just getting it first purchases.
Linda wants me to do a swipe. I saw your second one, Maria. I like that.
What? Her second what? Wait, talking about?
Her second bloom.
Her
second try.
blooms are beautiful. Yeah. It all works out great when you have the right stuff. But I have a bunch of these gallery wraps that are already prepped, so I want to use some of them.
Brian says he's never done a Dutch pour. Go for it, Brian. Show me how it's done.
I don't think you'd like them. It's not his forte. How's the lighting, guys? Because we changed the lights. It's actually up higher. I know the blowing part is the hardest part. We have got to find a tool, don't we? All right, so
Same lighting's good.
I want to do a flip cup inside of a flip cup. Like do a flip cup, release it, and then do another flip cup.
Carol says much, much better.
The lighting, good.
Okay, so Roberta's got a question. Paints are pre-mixed.
Yes.
Has anyone worked out how many paintings you could do?
Out of 12 bottles. Brian's the mathematician when it comes to ounces per painting.
Depends on the size, of course.
Yeah. So we have 12 bottles with 11 ounces of paint each. Come on, Brian, do the math. Alan, do the math. All depends what size paintings you're doing, too. Okay, this is what I want to do. I'm going to pour everything in for a flip cup. And I'm going to pour everything in here for a flip cup. It's going to be like a Boilermaker flip cup. instead of just a base color.
Yeah,
So-
Tammy Owens says, is that called the Boilermaker? Cup in a cup.
Cup in a cup. Ooh, I'm gonna have to refill. Let me use this ocean green from Fine Touch. If I can use that up. I'm gonna use the PBO, but I want the green blue. I don't have that one mixed up, do I?
Hello, Luca from Vegas.
And then I want, let's go with the PBO iridescent green yellow. It's that pretty shifty color.
See that, Brian? Green.
We'll put a little brown in there to offset the turquoisey colors. And of course we need gold, so I'll do the Gold Rush from our line. This is very similar to the 24 karat gold. And then I think I'll do a little dark blue just for contrast, so let's go with the Galaxy Blue. All right, so I'm going to spray this and the little one. Okay, so I'm going to put some white in the bottom of this one. Just a touch in that one.
Where'd you hide? Oh, there you are.
What?
I'm looking for a mini torch.
A mini torch.
Yeah. We got the world's smallest hairdryer, the world's smallest. She's shaking her head at me.
Sometimes I wonder. Okay, let's do the Galaxy Blue there.
Tammy Owen wants to know, can you use your pre-mixed paints for balloons without the silicone? Of course?
You can. I actually did one. Let me show you.
Dana says, it's called a lighter, Alan. Yeah, but you can't really throw
I did,
flames.
actually, I did two. They have isolation coat on them right now because they're going to get resin. But this is one that we did with the dark chocolate, the gold, and Carolina blue. And then I did this one with the bubble gum, the gold, and the dark chocolate. Straight out of the bottles with white acrylic paint base instead of house paint.
Chrissy's got a question. Can your bottle paints be used with paint and flow trial as PM?
What's that?
Can your bottled paints be used with, scroll up. Can your bottle paints be used with paint and flow trial as PM? With the flow trial as PM?
There's already Floetrol in the bottles. These are already ready to pour. In the jars, you can do it, mix them that way, yes. So now we'll do the blue-green. And some gold. Some dark chocolate. I'm going to go back to the iridescent green yellow. I really like that. And Galaxy Blue.
Brian missed the colors. He was thinking about goofy math.
He was doing the math. I was really trying to use that up, but didn't work. blue green. Better put some more white in there. So I'm pushing it down as I'm layering. So some of it is going down in. Okay, plenty of paint. I tried, Alan, I tried. We're done. I had them in order. All right, let's drop this one in. I'm going to have to push it down because it's plastic and not glass, so it won't sink. Got lots of cells on top already.
It's a lot of paint for that canvas.
Yeah, but it's a gallery wrap. I don't mind using extra paint for a gallery wrap. So I'm going to poke a couple holes in this cup because I want that other cup to fall.
Oh, it's floating.
Mm-hmm. We'll let it float around the edges. Then we'll flip cup. And it got stuck. Oh, kind of cool right there.
Wolf's head. It's a wolf's head.
Looks like a cartoon character's face. So I got plenty of paint, so I don't have to worry about catching corners unless I want to save something. So quiet. No questions. Is everybody being quiet?
Kathy, Maria's trying to answer Kathy's questions, but she says she's trying to figure out why she gets bubbles in her paintings hours after she's poured. And she is torching.
If they aren't dry yet, you can do the old cake maneuver where you pick it up and drop it. That should pop your bubbles like that. I do that a lot with, especially when I'm working on tiles.
Shirley Coffee's got a question. Can you use silicone and non-silicone paints on the same painting?
Yep. You sure can. You'll notice a lot of artists only put silicone in one color.
Mary Ellen says they're all thinking about how many paintings you can get with that 132 ounces of paint.
They're all doing the math. What happened to my tweezers that were here? The little ones. I didn't find them today.
tweezers.
Yeah, those ones. I had a goof there. I like this spot right here. It's kind of cool.
Good night, baby doll. Thank you for joining us. It's got early day tomorrow.
Bye, Brenda. Still can't tell if that's a bubble. It's a bubble. That's a bubble. That won't pop.
Okay, Brian's got the math done. 26 8x10s with a set of 12 colors. A great buy for New Year's Eve.
And that's not including the white that or the black that you'll add. So you might be able to get a couple more. There. I think I'm done with this one. I kind of like it. It's got some interesting movement in it.
Roxy's got a question for you. The bloom itself was made with the cell activator, yes?
Yes.
Or did I get that wrong?
The center, that white that we put in last, that's the cell activator. There's quite a few recipes for that. If you don't have the Aussie Floetrol, there's girls that aren't using the wood stain or any of that stuff and still getting it to work. I think it really depends on the quality of paint you're using too. So that one's going. I see a couple I want. Do you see I put it here? Because I put tiles back there.
So Roxy said her question was on the blooms you showed that was on the acrylic paint pillow.
That was the cell activator. The Amsterdam with the Aussie Floetrol. But it was with our paints for the colors. I just had to see if it would work, and it worked fine. There's a couple things in these I want. That's why I'm pulling them.
I like that right in there.
I don't like that. It's too mucky. It'll come out like that. Let me get this brown one.
So Kay has a question for you. Kay Schmerler wants to know, what are you saving the overflow on?
This is waterproof photo paper. Everything that we use on the channel, we have available in our Amazon shop. So you don't have to try to find it. We have it there. Everything from the pads, the torch, the silicone, the tray that we pour on, everything's in there.
And Judy Lee says she is way behind on her videos and techniques. What is a cell activator?
They're for the blooms, Jude. That's the white that I blow. That gives you that bloom look. Okay.
Sorry to hear that, Darnell. Your father-in-law passed.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Chrissy said she just tried Sargent's PM that's supposed to dry like resin, and oh my god, it really did. I'll be saving it though for my glass project.
Yeah, the only thing when you buy that stuff, because is it archival? I don't think it's archival. So you run the risk of it yellowing. So try not to use it on white paint.
Nothing up my sleeve. I'm just feeling goofy tonight. I can't help it.
That's not a good sign.
Sorry.
Does that mean you had a good day at work today?
I did.
Good. Well, you know, another thing with the PBO, guys. This was my own fault because I rested a painting on top of another one, but look, they are stuck together. So I saved this to show you tonight because I'm going to attempt to get these apart, but I want you to see how much damage it causes. And I'm not going to be able to get them apart. That's how stuck they are. I can't get them apart.
And that's the one drawback with the PBO.
Yep, if you don't, you want to dry them and then get either resin on them. See, it's not going to work. These are going in the burn barrel. Because there's just no way that's going to come apart. Unless He-Man does it. Don't pull a muscle. Shelly, those are from December 1st, 3rd.
What's that? The paintings?
Oh, the heat will not take those apart. Oh, no. Alan's pulling.
It actually tore the canvas.
So when you're storing anything with a sticky, if it feels sticky when it's dry, don't ever let them touch. And make sure you either resin coat them or get about 3 or 4 coats of varnish on there. I accidentally threw one on top of the other, and that's what happened. And they were sitting since December, and I just did that last week.
Such a shame.
I know those are 2 pretty ones too. That happened to me with the Deco Art top coat too. So I don't use that. Yeah, all my paintings that I store, like I have a bunch stored for the St. Jude auction, they all have parchment paper between them. Oh, Judy, I've lost a lot of them. A lot of them. I only use Liquitex varnish now. I didn't mind Deco Art's pouring medium. It was great, but their top coat was horrible. 2 of Kaylee's paintings got ruined like that. I had wrapped them in tissue paper to protect them on my way to New York, and tissue paper all stuck to them. Shelly's going bloom.
No, Shelley.
And Maria said, Alan, if that's a bloom, you need more pillow paint. That paint's way too thin to be a pillow.
Just putting my base down.
Oh, good, Mary Ellen. I can't wait to see that. See, that's the thing, Chrissy. To ship those, you'd have to wrap them in parchment paper and then put like foam board over it to protect the painting. I'm just wondering, even if the parchment gets one little crease in it, if it's going to leave a mark in the painting. And I've used glassine paper. It makes no difference. Parchment's just as good. So all the paintings that we did New Year's Eve all have parchment paper between them. And I have them all stacked. I don't know when Alan will get time to hang those up, though. Maybe after the retreat. Good night, Judy. Get some rest. Give Diesel a pet for me.
Color selection.
What are you doing? Oh, juicer?
Juicer on a pizza table.
Michelle, I'm going to resin over the PBO. That way I know it's not sticky. I've tried varnishing over them, and they're not as shiny after you varnish them, even with 2 or 3 coats. But I just thought I'm not going to even waste the varnish. Now I'm just going to resin them. I have so many air bubbles, don't I? Airbags.
Speaking of airbags, where's Nate?
He was here. He's got to go into work for overnight inventory.
Ah. That was not an insult, by the way, guys. There's a story to that.
Liquitex gloss varnish is what we use. I buy it by the gallon. It's more cost effective to buy it by the gallon. And the resin I use is the Stone Coat Art Coat, and that's in my Amazon shop. All the Stone Coat products are now in our Amazon shop because they don't have the affiliation program anymore. So we have it all listed in the Amazon shop to make it just as easy. There are no coupon codes out for Stone Coat anymore. So if you want to buy Stone Coat, please, please, please buy it from our Amazon shop.
Color choices. Morning Pansy Shimmer. Alan's Red Shimmer. Bubblegum Shimmer. Purple Shimmer. The Parage Posse Purple Shimmer. And Victoria's muscadine wine.
It's gonna be dark.
It is going to be dark. I need to lighten it up.
I need a white and either a gold or silver.
How about the gold bronze?
Cheryl says, Alan, you are in a shimmer mood tonight. Should Christina be concerned?
Deco Art Royal Ruby. I'm just shining all over the place.
He knows I'm mixing paint tomorrow, so all these bottles are going to get refilled. That's why he's using them. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I have to mix paint. I have to make dog food, and I have to do laundry. This ought to be, and put my desk together. You are taking a half day, right?
Thinking about it.
I'm
Sounds like your list is awfully long. Maybe I should
is.
work a full day.
I'm making a double batch of dog food, so that's going to be like an all-day process. I love Alan's red shimmer. It is really pretty. Good night, Kay.
Let's start with the muscadine wine.
Have fun shopping. I was shopping before we went live, wasn't I?
When are you not shopping?
That's true. I shopped on Jerry's this morning and shopped on Macy's tonight. I bought a new couch and chair.
Bubble gum.
Okay, so the difference between the Stone Coat Art Coat and the Craft Coat is the Stone Coat Art Coat has UV protectant and it's scratch resistant. The Craft Coat is just for crafts, like if you're just like doing some coasters that you're not going to put hot cups on, or just like covering a tile, something that you're going to frame, making clocks, stuff like that is what you'd use the Craft Coat for. Or, you know, like to make a sample board of a design you want to do with resin. But the Art Coat can be used for anything. Yeah, I don't know what the working time is on the Craft Coat because I have not used it. We did use it at Vicky's though, didn't we? On her table. The first coat was Craft Coat. And we had quite a long working time on that.
Here we go. Murder Red.
Murder Red. Need something in between those. They're getting awful dark. Not a lot.
I did it again.
Did it fall off its pizza table? Is that what you got under there?
It's a disaster.
It's all right. It'll fix itself. You should have maybe put some tacket on there. Maybe you should hold it.
No, I just need not to hit it with the bottles.
Oh, is that what did it?
That's what did it.
My goodness. Good night, Catherine. Talk soon. Yay, Mike. He's so cute, Brian. So we finally finished watching all of Dexter. Alan finished his last couple of episodes yesterday, so we were very disappointed with the end, but
I'm mad.
so now we have to find a new series to watch. I think we're going to go to Game of Thrones since we have Showtime. That'll give us ideas for pours with all those medieval colors and, and Viking stuff. And Maria, I didn't like it. Oh, HBO. Okay, Shirley. We have both. I thought maybe because they ended it like that they would maybe bring that back, but it's been, what, 7 years since Dexter was on? So I doubt it.
It's almost like a Valentine's special.
Almost, huh? I have some cute Valentine's dishes I'm going to pour on. I'll show you those in when he's done. It's hard for us to watch a series together because when I'm home alone and I'm mixing paint, I want to watch it. Cheryl said, Alan, it might be a cherry and blueberry jello mold. Actually, that blue is purple, but it looks blue on the screen. Did we watch Homeland? No, I watched some of that. We like, is it Mindhunter? That's based in the 70s, the CIA guys, FBI guys.
You're asking me questions while I'm tilting.
Yeah.
And you're expecting a reply?
Yeah.
Focus, young grasshopper.
I'll have to look, Nene. I know I started one of those. I'm just excited that Walking Dead comes back next month.
She can never get enough zombies.
Nope. I know how to kill them now. I'll be ready.
I just want to see Judith kick some zombie butt.
Yep. Good night, Holly. You're getting some nice silage coming up. Yeah, Mind Hunters. It is awesome, Kristen. I was so sad when I watched those 2 seasons. I like, is that it? Yeah, I'm not into Star Wars at all. I don't think anybody in this house is.
I used to have the Star Wars glasses from Burger King when they were giving them out when the first 3 came out.
Oh, when you work
The
there?
trilogy, yep. Those things are probably worth something if I had them.
I've got half the season of Shameless to catch up on. I like to watch shows too because I like to. It's a lot of it is like the color of the times that it was filmed. So like I like the things from the 70s because you can see color swatches, things that go together. And then you watch something more modern and you can see the modern versions of palettes. It's weird that I look at stuff like that.
You're just weird.
Yeah, it's purple.
This has got to go.
What?
That bottom corner.
What are you going to do with the middle? That's what I'm wondering. Surely my son just got done watching that. He loved it. It's everywhere I go, Maria. Ask Alan. We even found a rug. I'll have to post it in the group. I'm going to show you the rug that I'm looking at. It's Watercolor by KAS, Cass. It's really pretty. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are writing some shows down because I can check them out. So what you could do, Alan, you could blow that white out. Good night there now.
I could. But should I?
I'd do it
I
with
gotta
a
do
straw.
Gotta do something.
Good night, Mandana.
Which way should I blow it?
Out.
Out. Out that way? This way?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Gently. Don't wave about it. Just push. Don't wiggle it. Right, I don't like it.
Huh? Do what?
I don't like that.
Let's blow it the other way.
I don't have any cell activator. I would let you put some more color there. Chrissy said, grab a skewer and put lines into the center. You already have the lines to follow. You didn't listen, Chrissy. He's going to make pink now.
Oopsie.
Hi, Violetta. She snuck in while I was up. Brian says, Violetta's here. We got to start over. Careful. I know. He's got that 4 foot by 5 foot canvas sitting behind me too that he's going to be playing with. That Miss Shelley. So wonderfully gifted to him. I may take it out and put it in his shed because I keep moving it around. I'm afraid I'm going to damage it.
That's a big canvas.
It won't fit on her mantle shell, so just letting you know. We may be taking a drive to Greensboro area.
Will the canvas on top of the car?
Sure. You and your red and purples.
I can't help it.
I don't think I have a wall, Shelly, that has a space open that big. Unless I take the TV down in the dining room. I could do that. I think it would fit there, don't you think?
It's a Valentine special.
Uh-huh. No, we won't exchange it. He's going to have fun with that. He's just waiting for a nice warm day. Yeah. And then I'll be the one mixing all the paint up for him to do it.
Any skins you want?
No, we have plenty of red.
You sure?
Yeah. Deborah said, well done, Alan.
Thank you.
Lisa's apologizing. She just got here.
Better late than never.
Should we talk about Brian while he's gone?
Where did Brian take off to?
Laundry.
Brian, when you're done there, we got some.
Oh my God, we have so much laundry. I should have done it Friday. We just had so many projects going on this past 2 weeks. I'm going to show you those dishes I got.
Working every Saturday doesn't help either.
No, you and your mom coming home from the hospital. So when I was at, did I get these at Dollar Tree, I think?
Yep.
I got these cute little glass heart dishes that I'm going to pour. I want to be careful when I pour them those because this is the inside, so you can see some kind of design instead of just a flat color. So I'll probably do little tiny rings everywhere first and then pour over top of that so that it shows through on this side. So this will probably be a video that you'll see this week. And I'll be doing those with the PBO so that I can resin them. They're cute. For $1, I bought 2 of them.
Dana says, quick, hide all the green paint and tell Brian the aliens took it. Oh, yeah, we'll do, Chrissy, we'll do the big canvas on video.
Oh, for sure. Most definitely.
Brian came back. Yeah, I knew you guys were going to be saying stuff when I was gone.
The ears were ringing.
What you got up your sleeve?
I don't know. What do they want to see?
Any requests? Brian, the canvas that I have is 4 foot by 5 foot. It barely fit in the back of my Murano.
48 by 60. Definitely can't take it to the beach because it won't fit.
No. Where would you put it once you were done with it?
Oh, that's true.
Except,
Any requests out?
no, anybody got any requests? There's no requests yet. Dana Parsons says that canvas is bigger than her mom. She's only 4'11". Kathy Carr's calling Dutch pour. Lisa Gerald said, yes, a cloud pour. Dutch pour. She won't take my request. Starburst.
You know, Brian, if I had some salve activator mixed up, I would do that.
No, Shelly, I'm not going to exchange that.
No, Shell. He's so excited to do that on there with that leaf blower. I can mix up the paint for a Dutch pour if you guys want me to do a Dutch pour. For cloud. I have to mix the cloud paint as well. I do have the steel blue cloud paint mixed up.
Shelly's calling for flip and drag. Kathy says just use regular paint.
It's too thick for a Dutch. And then we'll end up getting cells from the Floetrol.
Mylene says you might show us how to mix the cell activator.
That's with the Aussie Floetrol. If you don't have the Floetrol from Australia, it's not going to do you any good.
So, Tricia says, let us see what you do
Yeah,
different to mix for Dutch pour.
All right.
Patricia's like, no blooms, please.
All right. When I do a Dutch pour, I buy the liquid acrylic from Hobby Lobby. It's a little watery, so it's easier to thin it down.
Good night, Tammy.
I will mix that.
$109.
I didn't even know Tammy was still here. Good night, Tam.
Lisa says, yes, we have not seen the cloud pour in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't done one in a while. So I'll just put a little bit of water in here to get some more of that paint out without shaking it. So I'm just going to roll it. So however much I have will determine what size canvas I use. Do you want to grab me some colors? So I need some colors. So I want the Gold Rush. This, honey, the salads. Because I can't have it with Floetrol. Patricia, what are you sick of looking at? Dutch pours?
No, blooms.
Yeah, well, yeah, the blooms.
These you want?
Okay. No, the jugs. The solids, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tired of watching touch pours. It's like everybody's doing them now. Just one more little swift through here.
So gold.
I love the blooms. There's so many different color combos you can do, and they never come out the same.
Did you have other colors you wanted?
Give me Morning Pansy, Sleeping Beauty, and they have to be the solids, not the mixed. Darnell Shoemaker did one on her channel where she did like a pour and then blew it all out. It was really pretty. She's already gone, so you can't like go to her channel and subscribe. If you aren't subscribed to her, you could see it. You're good.
You don't want that one, do you? That one's pre-mixed.
No, I want the salads. Because you can't use Floetrol on a Dutch. You'll get the, like Alan got a couple weeks ago, where it all washed out. Sleeping Beauty. And maybe Moody Blue. Well, I think the reason everybody puts the bloom videos up is we paid so much money to take the course that we want to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the next great idea?
I don't
Francis,
know.
I'm so over blooms. Let's move on to new ideas.
January is bloom month for us. We'll be carrying it over into February. But if you notice on my channel, I've been doing them in between paintings because I didn't want it to be all blooms. And we don't get the views on the blooms either.
That's because everybody's seen them.
Yeah. I'm not one to like do one thing all the time. It's like if you're an artist, you should be doing all kinds of things, not just one thing. Especially if you have a YouTube channel. It gets stale. Makes people wonder if you don't know how to do anything else. I don't want people to think that of me. Okay. So my white is mixed up. So yeah, if you're gonna do Dutch pours, just get this liquid acrylic. You don't have to add much water to it, so you don't get a ton of bubbles that way.
So Gail's got a question. How do you find out about the classes?
The bloom classes are through Shelly Art. Under my bloom videos, there's a link to take the class, and there's 15% off code there. So you save $15. But there are so many people doing blooms on YouTube that you could probably figure out most of it without taking the class. But I always tell everybody you should take the class because it's not just one bloom that she teaches you. And she has tips and tricks that different things you can learn from her.
What kind
Okay.
of canvas you want?
Give me that 16-inch round. I'll do it on a round. I'm gonna do it at an angle, like something like that.
You got one prep?
Yeah, there should be one on back rack. So when I mix the colors, I like to put a little bit of Liquitex pouring medium in there and not just water.
So Chrissy says to Gail, I think Christina might have a link and maybe a discount. Ask her and see.
Yeah, I do. If you go to video 500, all the information is there, and I teach you how to do just the basic mix.
That's horrible, Carol. So sorry to hear that. Her grandson and his wife, 2 kids, hit head on by a man high on drugs.
So much tragedy. I read so many horror stories today on the news. Yeah, the news.
Mary Ellen wants to know, what colors do you have there?
Let's see. Garage Posse Purple Shimmer, Moody Blue Shimmer, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, and Gold Rush. So I'm just going to give each one a squirt of Liquitex pouring medium.
Baby Cake says, so you like that white better than the AL Flow white?
I do.
And was that Master's Touch?
Yes, and it's the liquid acrylic, not the not just the acrylic paint. It was weird. I ordered it by mistake and fell in love with it for Dutch pours. I don't do a lot of Dutch pours. Not that I don't love them. It's just, it's this part. So what I did was broke the color down with the Liquitex pouring medium, and now I'll just add a little bit of water because you want them thin. And I got that one too thin. Can you give me a little scoop of that paint?
Which one?
The purple.
Chrissy says she's in heaven looking at those huge containers of paint.
Just think I have to do 25 more of those containers tomorrow. Okay.
While she's putting her desk together and doing my laundry.
I have so much to do this week. Yeah, and most of it is your laundry, by the way. I have it down to a system now where I do all the clothes that have to be hung up on hangers first, and then I can kind of just throw his clothes in a basket, and then when I get to him to fold them, if I fold them, sometimes I leave him and he folds them when he gets home. It's hard working full time. We both work more than 40 hours a week, so everybody thinks that I don't work because I'm out here, but I am working. I have to keep up with everything. And I still haven't started my taxes yet.
So Gloria's got a question. How thick are your paints for the Dutch?
I'll show you in a second here. You want to be able to feel the paint so it doesn't feel like water. And gold is not a good one for me to show you that consistency on because gold has that fluffiness to it, but I'll show you this one.
Mary Ellen says she's the worst when it comes to laundry. I got you beat, Mary Ellen. Guarantee it.
What? Dirtying clothes?
About doing laundry.
When I moved in with Alan, he had enough clothes to last 3 weeks, so I wouldn't have to do laundry but once every 3 weeks.
I actually have enough clothes now. I could go about 2 months.
You might have to get some more underwear, Alan. Okay, so you want it so it drips off the stick. Not like when we're painting, because this is going to be more of a drippy drip. I just wish there was a way I could show you. It's not going to bounce at all. It's just going to keep dripping. So when I say bounce, it's like when it leaves the stick, that last drip will not bounce back up. It'll just keep dripping. Like when we're doing paintings, we want that drip to come back up. Okay.
Marilyn says her sheets are in a ball on the bed while she's sitting here watching us.
I hate doing sheets.
Ah.
All right. So I have a ton of bubbles in the white. That's why I'm letting it sit here for a second. I'm going to tap them up. We will torch them. Some gloves on.
It's the worst. Laundry is the worst when she goes on her summer hiatus in New York with her mother. I usually wait till the day before I have to go pick her up to do laundry.
I know. I call him the night before and I'm saying, are you all packed and ready to go? I'm washing my clothes. Come get me. Hurry. Because 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, I'm ready to come home, aren't I? Put it back, please. Top shelf on the paint supply rack. Up above you. Right. Nope. There you go. Where it's open. Okay. Let me get some white down. I like to spread mine around first instead of using the blow dryer because I got a ton of bubbles.
Like battering a cake.
It is.
I
Battering.
should say frosting a cake.
Icing a cake. I used to work at a bakery. I don't remember my frosting ever being this thin. There was something wrong with it. Okay, let me torch them a little bit. I'm going to bounce it, guys. Just a little bit. Just moving it so those air bubbles underneath can pop a little bit. Usually I mix up my Dutch board paint like a day or two before I use it.
Okay. Chrissy says I'm not the worst. So their spoiled, rotten husband and son are the worst about laundry.
Well, I got lucky. My kids started doing their own laundry a few years ago, so I don't have to do anybody's but Alan's. He dirties the most clothes, so. Don't you, honey?
I have to. Gotta look professional.
Mm-hmm.
Keyword is look.
All right, let's go with the Moody Blue first. I'm going to kind of go like this. Like that. Then we'll go with the Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
And what size canvas?
16-inch round. And then we'll go with the Pirage glossy purple. And some gold. Let's do that. Erase. I want a little more moody blue in there. Or maybe a little more of the turquoise. I think it'll be too dark if I go the other way. All right. Okay. So I do put the white around. I got to plug my hair dryer in here, guys. I got to take over Alan's plug.
Uh-oh. Shirley says she sees a booger.
No, it's not. It's probably an air bubble. I'm going to torch it again. I'll be torching. It's not a booger. It's where I lifted the paint off. We won't see that. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of this in a cup so I have a little more control. I'm going to go around it, and I'm not going to put a ton because it's not a big canvas. So. All right. Lots of air bubbles in that white. Okay, here we go. Plug your ears. Turn your volume down. Ready? That gold metallic always makes that cell up like
You
that.
want to hear Metallica?
No.
No.
No, Alexa or Echo. I don't. See if there's some color under there. I lost my purple completely except for here and here.
Good night, Cam.
Turn it. It's so light colored, isn't it? I should put more
Very
moody.
light.
I should put more moody blue through and blow it out again.
Very light.
It's very soft.
Kathy Carter says she's loving it.
Let's see what's over here. Trying to get some color in it. It's not working. I should have put the moody blue on top. That would have gave us more color. Spot right here.
Good night, Shirley. Don't fade too fast.
I'm gonna leave it just like that. It's very soft. Hopefully when that Moody Blue dries, you'll see the darkness in there. And that white will sink a little bit more yet. Let me torture. I can't get over how many cells I got. It's got to be the Moody Blue because it has the metallic in it. And the gold. Let me bring it up so you can see it up close. It's very soft. It washed out like Alan's did, remember?
Mine did wash out too.
Yeah, it did. I might play with this after we shut the cameras off. I might put some more Moody Blue in there. But
they're saying very pretty, gorgeous.
it's very soft. There's no like pop of color in there. So if I was to hang that, I would probably go this way. It's more flow that way.
Laura says beautiful. Roxy says it's elegant.
It's pretty, yeah. I know if I blow this out, we'll get dark there.
Cheryl says lovely. Just needs that.
Needs that pop of color. You know how I am with color. So this is, to me, this is like very soft.
Roxy said the Moody Blue is coming up.
Yeah, and as it dries, you're going to see more of it too. Totally lost the gold, and that was on top. I know I have another hair dryer too, but I don't really care for it for Dutch pours because it blows like this way.
Shelly says go for it. Joyce says something bright. Roxy loves it though.
I'm usually one that I like that quiet, ethereal look in a painting, but I also like that bold. I'm not in the middle. It's either got to be bold or it's got to be ethereal. It can't just be in the middle.
Roxy says looks like a ballerina.
I'm going to leave it for right now. I would look at it for another
Hour and a half.
No, another 5 minutes, and then I'll probably scrape it and redo it.
No.
It has a softness to it, I'll tell you that. But there's bits and pieces that I don't, where it lost all its pretty color.
Good night, Beth. Thank you for joining us.
So thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. We're going to wrap it up because I got a ton of stuff to do tomorrow. And join the group, the Prosh Posse, with Christina Welch on Facebook. Also check out my Christina Welch Art page on Facebook. All our announcements for events are posted on both of those. Check out my Etsy shop. I still have some stuff in there, acrylic skin jewelry, and of course my paints are available there. They're a little more pricey there. But if you want to order paint, please do it before the 31st, because after the 31st, you'll be paying shipping. So you'll get 12 bottles of the original shimmers or 12 jars of paint, $100, free shipping, 2 or 3 day delivery. So let's just leave that one there. We are going to do the auction in March. Before March, I'm going to just put some paintings up and do kind of like a fire sale. No auction though. So we're trying to build up a pretty inventory for the March auction for St. Jude's. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you.
We want to thank all our moderators who are dedicated.
Yes, and thanks to everyone who's been donating to the channel. Our next giveaway will be April 1st. What else we got coming up? Can't think of anything else. Oh, spring colors. I'm shooting for March 1st on the spring colors. So we may have 4, we may have 5, we may have 6. So I'm still playing around with some colors. So we're going to leave it right there. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Have a good evening.
Bye now. March, Shelly. We haven't picked a date yet. Bye, guys.